right, welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Wendell Schuman on. He's with USI.biz, a contributor here on The Price of Business. USI.biz, they do phenomenal stuff in helping people when it comes to their benefits and dealing with one of the biggest challenges I think employers face today. Real quickly, tell us a little bit about USI.biz, and let's introduce your guest.
Yes, we are the largest benefits brokerage firm here in Houston. We focus on the mid-market sector that typically consists of employees from employee counts of 100 up to a few thousand, and helping them with their consulting needs everywhere from compliance to plan structures and saving money.
Yeah, very good. Your guest today.
Yeah, we're going to be joined today with Mr. Mark Plummer. Mark is the chairman and owner of Chestnut Exploration Companies up in Dallas, Texas. And as we mentioned last week, we'll spend the next couple weeks talking to some leaders in Texas energy, and we're excited to have him on.
Welcome to the program. Kind of give us your elevator speech to get us started.
Oh, well, thank you for having me today.
Yeah.
We are an oil and gas company, and this year is our 20th year as an independent producer. And we started in 1994. I was a Sun Oil or Sunoco engineer for years, and then left them and started my own company. Chestnut's named after the street I lived on in Bel Air, Texas, when I was an offshore engineer and my oldest child, Molly, was born. And we have grown from 1994 to the present. I started out with a $20,000 investment in an old field that was worth a negative $1 million, and we've grown to about a $300 million company in 20 years.
Not bad, not bad. I love those success stories. That's fantastic. Wendell, your question?
Yeah, we obviously you guys are coming up on your 20-year anniversary here in the energy industry, and I just wanted to find out a little bit more. What do you attribute a lot of that success to?
Well, a lot of it in the oil business. The oil business is both a very technical business. It's dependent on a lot of experience, intuition, and luck. And mixed with hard work, we have used all of those components to help us succeed. So, I'm a chemical engineer by degree, a petroleum engineer by experience. I also had a degree in biology and biochemistry. The technical team that I have below me is world class. We're as good as most public companies, up to $3 to $5 billion in capitalization. And we work hard. We use all the experience we have. And then, of course, one of the best things that you have in the oil business is, besides a good prospect, we use geology, but we always like to have luck. So we call that Luckology.
Luckology. Yeah, you ought to write a book on that. You could probably make some money on that. By the way, what is your website?
Our website is www.chestnutep.com. So Chestnut, the normal spelling, CHESTNUT, and then E as in exploration, P as in production.com.
Very good. Your next question there, Wendell.
OTC recently concluded here in Houston, and every year it seems that we're hearing more and more about advances in technology. Tell me a little bit about new technology that you guys are utilizing and kind of what that means for the redevelopment of oil fields.
It's the new technology today is key in helping the resurgence of the oil field in America. And I'll give you an example. The technology we use every day, if I step out of my office and I want to know where the best barbecue or sushi place is closest to me, I can pull out my iPhone 5 and look it up on a map, and it gives me the location, the directions, and then touch one button, and it gives me the reviews and that sort of thing. That type of technology was not available 30 and 40 years ago. So, if I went into a car showroom and 30 years ago, and I went to a Chevrolet place and I said, hey, I want the top of the line Suburban, but I want an in-dash computer that lets me know where to go, turn-by-turn directions, guided by a satellite. And by the way, if one of my tires drops 3 pounds of pressure, I want it to give me a signal off the computer. The salesman would just look at me like I was talking about, the age of the Jetsons. Well, that age is here now, and all that technology we use that we have above ground, we use it to go under the ground to get leftover oil and gas reserves.
Wow, that's fantastic. And it's the future is now, and it's interesting to hear it in that kind of perspective.
Yeah, it really makes our job easier. There's still risk in drilling a hole 2 or 3 miles into the ground and going laterally, but it mitigates and reduces that risk tremendously by using today's technology.
Very good. Go ahead there, Wendell.
Yeah, speaking of the future, where obviously you guys have come a long way. Where do you see Chestnut 5 years from now?
Well, like I said, I started out with a $20,000 investment in 1994 with a stay-at-home wife and child and no financial backer. And within a year, we were worth about $5 million. And we had, several successes. We had several failures. We had several successes, and we've grown since then. And then in the last couple of years, I picked up a fantastic technical team. When Samsung got bought out by KKR for $7.2 billion, I picked up some of their technical team, and we've expanded from about a $30 million oil company to a $300 million oil company. So in 5 years, my team expects, and we're working towards building us up to about a $1 billion company, and possibly taking one of our affiliates, public.
Wow. Well, I think it's a fantastic story. By the way, I want to give that website one more time, chestnutep.com. Chestnutep.com. Wrap it up for us, Wendell.
Yeah, we appreciate you appreciate you taking the time to come on with us. At the end of the day, you guys are working hard. I know you're a huge proponent of energy independence here in the U.S., and you're definitely helping us get there. So we appreciate everything you do, and best of luck in the future.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on, and for me and all the other independent producers like me, every time we drill a well in America and we produce 1 barrel of oil here, that's 1 barrel that we don't have to buy from a foreign national country and company, and therefore it strengthens America, it strengthens our tax base, and it strengthens our employee base, and it's good for all of us.
Yeah, and it actually potentially weakens our enemies. Let's face it, the vast majority of oil not bought here are bought from our enemies, and that makes zero sense. So thanks for being with us, Mark.
Well, you're more than welcome. I enjoyed talking to y'all.
You bet. Wendell Schuman, he can be found at usi.biz. Thanks to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
When we come back, much more for you, and you are listening to The Price of Business.